Hello, how are you guys doing? Welcome to this video, welcome to my channel, and Happy New Year! I hope you celebrated well, and let's get on to the video. I'm annoyed, okay? Because I've already filmed what I'm about to say, so this is me refilming it right now, and it's extremely annoying. The Witcher was originally a book written by Andrzej Sapkowski, a Polish writer, and first published in 1993. Damn, this shit is older than me. So in a Nordic medieval world, something called the Conjunction of the Sphere happened, and it created different types of monsters and also magic. To eradicate those monsters, magicians decided to create mutants by enhancing people's body. And that's how witches were born. Our protagonist here is Geralt of Rivia, and we follow his journey as a witcher who doesn't believe in destiny, but somehow will have to face his own destiny. As for the Netflix adaptation, so far there's only 8 episodes produced by Lowen Schmidt, who also did Daredevil, The Defenders, and The Umbrella Academy on Netflix. While watching the show, I noticed 3 main plots, following our 3 main protagonists, Geralt, Cirilla, and Yennefer. The plot with Geralt is basically him finding out his place in a society filled with humans, while him being a non-human, a mutant, knowing that humans are really nasty towards non-human. All he wants is to do the right thing, not hurting any innocent people, do his job, earn his coin. That's all he wants. And despite all that, people still see him as some kind of monster, who's not human, who doesn't even have emotions, even though he does. He also struggled with friendship, and we see that through Jaskier. A really good relationship, by the way. Now Ciri, she has this stronger link with Geralt because something happened in the past with her parents, and the Rite of Surprise or something like this was called. And I don't know if they explained what the Rite of Surprise is, but I'm just gonna explain it just in case. So the Rite of Surprise is basically you have to give what you already have, but you don't know about it yet. And when this was called, the mother of Cirilla was pregnant with Cirilla, but she didn't know about it. Cirilla kind of belongs to Geralt, but not really belongs, but they're linked. At first, Geralt kind of refused that because he doesn't believe in destiny, and he's all about, yeah, that's bullshit, I don't believe in this. So do your life, keep your child. So that's who is Ciri. And in the story, in her story in the show, she's basically trying to find Geralt, because many things happened in the country where she was born, which is Sintra. It was invaded by enemies. She had to run away and escape to save her life. And the last thing her grandma said to her, because her parent died, the last thing her grandma said to her is, find Geralt. And the third story is the one with Yennefer. At the beginning, we kind of see her at her human state, because humans, just as witches, are humans who were turned or transformed or transitioned into something else before being what she is. She was really poor, ugly, no one wanted her, even her own parents, who sold her out for a really cheap price, apparently. And magic kind of helps her being something that she likes. And at the end of her transformation as a full magician, she kind of understands that she lacks something, because she had to give a part of her away, and that part of her is her ability to produce life. So she can't have children anymore, and she wants to have children. So we kind of follow Yennefer in her struggle to have children, despite the fact that she doesn't have ovaries anymore, I think is that. They took away something down there, I don't know what it is exactly. And while trying to have children, she meets Geralt, somehow falls in love with him, but it's in the show and in the book also, we don't really know if this love is real or not. It's confusing. So those are the three main stories. Did I like this show or not? Yes, I did. I think it's an amazing show. What I liked is the fact that, despite the fact that it's a story that people already like, and of course people are going to compare it to the book or the games. I don't compare it to the game because when I play a game, I don't really care for the story. You know, I just want to play. So they kind of succeed to make the show have its own identity. I'm thinking about the and fuck thing that kind of became a meme with Geralt. It wasn't in the book. It wasn't in the games either. At least I don't remember them being in it. So it's smart. It's really smart. And in a position to that, another gimmick which is also really funny is the Roach situation. Roach is the name of Geralt's horse. And the funny thing with the name Roach is that even though he changes horses, the name of his horses is always Roach. He doesn't change, never. It's something funny, but it really belongs to the book. I was a little worried at first with Henry Cavill as Geralt, but actually it turns out really well, and I'm really impressed. He's an actor. He's a good actor. Really, like, congratulations. It's impressive. I liked it. The actress playing Ciri is also really good. Same for Jaskier. Actually, the entire cast is amazing. There's controversies for some of them, and we're going to touch on that later. But in general, it's really good. It's entertaining. The music is good. And the scenario is good. Production was also good. People have problem with the CGI situation. I also did at some point with half-human situations. Sometimes it was really disturbing. But, you know, when a show starts, it's never perfect. So, it doesn't really matter at the end. Now, let's get to what I didn't like. I'm not going to say that I didn't like it, but I have some troubles with it, at least. I'm going to drop the bomb, okay? I'm just going to say it like this. If you have to publish a sum up of the different timelines, it means that it's not well done. Many people were disturbed by the different jumps in time, and honestly, I also was. I didn't really understand until the 4th or 5th episode that everything that was happening wasn't on the same timeline. You can't really see it. The production doesn't show it. The dialogues, apparently, there's words that they give, you know, like the fortress or fortress, I don't know, the king in the first episode was supposed to be dead, and it was said in one of the timelines, but I don't remember hearing about that. And even those who thought that they understood the different timelines, at the end they didn't really understand it, because other people who thought that they understood the timelines, they thought that there were 2 different timelines, but there's actually 3, because all the Yennefer entering Aretusa school and stuff, it's way back, like way before the Sintra thing happened. I have to say that the part with Yennefer was my least favorite part, which is weird because it takes a really good part in the show. I don't say that I didn't like it, but it was my least favorite because it's the part that they changed the most from the books. You see all this getting in an Aretusa thing and being transformed, and it wasn't in the book. It's an original story, especially for the show, and it's okay. I applaud them for that, because it's not bad. It's just that, to me, they kind of made Yennefer softer by doing this, which leads me to another problem that I have. Yennefer has no presence. That's a problem for her character. Maybe it's a choice, but if it is, I don't think that it's a good choice. I don't know, because Yennefer was portrayed in the books as a really strong woman who has it's stronger than what we've seen. Okay, way stronger than that, in my opinion. But maybe I'm biased because I actually know the books. Yeah, something else that I've seen on the actor's choice. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the fact that there's black people in there. The main argument is that there weren't black people at the time, and maybe they're right. I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, they weren't, and I kind of understand why they're mad. I'm not saying that they're right though, but I understand why they could be mad. Because it's true that we kind of force minorities on TV shows, even though they weren't really supposed to be there. And if they were, it's too late. If it's an adaptation, you know, people already have this idea of a certain character. You can just change it, switch it out however you want. Stop! Don't misunderstand me. What I'm trying to say is not that I don't want to see minorities on TV shows or movies or stuff like this. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I mean is, I know that the people behind this don't come from a place of good intentions towards minorities when they do that. Absolutely not. They're doing this for marketing purposes, and when the cinematographic industry does that, I kind of feel like they're trying to take my black ass for an idiot. That's it. However, in The Witcher, it doesn't bother me, and I think people shouldn't be bothered by this either. One other argument that I saw is by including black people in there, the thing with the racism in there doesn't really work, you know, because there's no racism towards them, but towards elf and stuff like this, and it doesn't make sense. It's stupid, because the racism in The Witcher is against non-human people. And if you're black, you're still a human. You're dumb if you think that. You're really dumb. So the fact that there's some black people here and there, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, they're still human. And yeah, here it doesn't really matter. So stop complaining, please. And they didn't touch any of the main characters. People also have a problem with Triss Merigold. Why? Because she doesn't have red hair. Well, what do you want, people? What do you want? The same people from the games? That's not gonna happen. So just stick with what you have, okay? And stop being annoying. God. At the end, I thought it was a really good show. I don't think that it's gonna follow the book. They could still do it, but I don't know. I mean, it would have been a good idea if they did do something different from the book, because at least people like me are gonna stop comparing it to the books. To finish, I think that it's a good show. People should watch it. Be careful with the timelines, and also the different names of the cities and countries and stuff like this, because they'll just throw things out there like everyone knew about it. But if you didn't play the game, and if you don't know the book, it's not gonna. I think you're gonna be confused. Like, what is Nilfgaard? What is Sintra? What is this? What is that? I don't understand. I don't have a map to help me understand that this or this is a country or a city. At least that's what I think. So, yeah, it's a good show. So that's it for me. Like it if you liked it, and subscribe for more. Bye.